Right. Sitting with your roller, you're gonna have your hands on the roller, shoulders back and engaged, knees hip distance apart, ready for cat. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, tuck the pelvis to come into your cat. Breathing in, you can do a gentle extended cat. And one more, breathing out, breathing in. Good. And then we're going to breathe out, come into the cat and hold, send your weight back towards your heels, and then dive in front of the roller. And send your hips back, drop your head, come up via cat. So if you didn't have enough space there, just start with the roller a little more in front of you. So cat, hips back, and dive. Good. Coming back up. And then from there, you're going to crawl over your roller. So just want your ankles on the roller, come into a high kneeling, knees hip distance apart. That might be enough of a quad stretch for you. Otherwise, it's hands over and then gently leaning back. So as you do that, you just want to tuck the pelvis under, grow through the crown of the head, and get a nice quad stretch. One more of those. Good. And then let's come into a few plank varieties. If planking is really hard for you, ditch the roller, that's fine. So two options here. So you can draw the shoulders back, leave the rollers just under ankles, and come into a plank. Okay, so this is a really hard, strong plank. If you want a little challenge, have the roller a little higher up and jackknife. Take a breath in, it's all core. So it's draw everything up as you come down. And draw. Last one. Good. Hold your plank. Good. Bring the knees down. Remove your roller for the moment and sit back onto your hands. I think I really removed my roller. I think it's gone. It's gone. Great. 1 second. Perfect. All right. From there, you're going to come and kneel behind the roller, and we're going to just roll out the quads. So onto your shoulders, quads, inside, outside. Go all the way down towards your knees. You rotate towards one side so you get the inside of one leg. And then rotate the other way so you get the inside of one leg and outside of the other. Good. Bring your knees down. Come on up. Bring your leg over onto the roller, right? So now we're just going to work our calves. So roll through the calves. Good. And then you're going to come up. You need to draw that hip in so the hips are level. Draw the toes in and then sit down. You're welcome to put your hands on the roller if you can reach or touch your toes. And you should get a hamstring stretch. Breathe in there. Continue to draw the toes in. Sit down a little more into it. Oh. Good. And then from there, send that foot forward. Send the hips underneath, shoulders back and engage. You're going to get a hip flexor stretch. If you want to make it a little more, you can tuck your toe and lift. Good. And then the other side. So swap legs, never the most graceful thing. And roll out that quad. Good. I'm sorry, I said quad, but I meant calf. Good. And then I'm going to draw the leg back so your hips are even. Draw the toes in, sit back. Breathe. The more you draw these toes in, the more you can kind of send the tailbone back, the more you'll get from the stretch. Good. And then from there, bring that foot forward, draw the shoulders back, tuck the pelvis under, and get a hip flexor stretch. Make sure that that front knee doesn't go over the ankle. Again, if you want to lift, feel free. Great. And come on back. Bring your roller a long way around. You need to stand up. Bring your feet on the outside of the roller and gently come into lying relaxation position on your roller. So these are Garuda rollers. They're fantastic. I'm 6 feet tall, so I really need a long, heavy roller to support me. Good. Arms, palms facing towards each other, shoulder drops, breathing in and out. Good. 2 more. Good. Leave the shoulders back and engage. Take a breath in as you breathe out. Open wide. Breathing in to come up. 2 more of those. If it feels really good, of course, you can always just hold it for a moment. And then backstroke arms. So breathing out as the arms go away from you, breathing into center. Good. And then from there, windows. So just take a shoulder drop with your palms facing towards your knees. You need the shoulders down and engage. Make sure the pelvis is relaxed. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, send the elbows down just below shoulder height. Breathing in to rotate, keep the wrists straight. As you breathe out, send the arms back behind you for ribcage closure. Breathing in, just make sure the shoulders are down. Breathing out, elbows. Breathing in, rotate. Breathing out, ribcage closure. Breathing in, bring your arms all the way up. Good. And arm circles. And reverse. Nice. And bring your arms all the way down. So make sure your hands are on the mat. Elbows are on the mat. Settle the pelvis down. From there, you're going to engage with the core and then bring up your left leg into a single knee fold. Take a breath in as you breathe out, lower it down with control. And the other side, engage, breathing out, come up, breathing in, breathing out. 1 more on each side. Breath in at the top, breathing out, keep it slow and controlled. Last one. And coming down. This time you're going to come into a single knee fold and hold it. Shoulders are back and engaged. Bring the other leg up. And then you're going to toe tap. Leave the pelvis nice and heavy. You need to keep the core drawn in. You can see I'm shaking. Of course I'm shaking, I'm on a roller. But it's my core and all the stabilizer muscles are keeping me stable or on the roller. And of course my arms at the moment. Good, finish up with the right leg. Leave the legs in a double knee fold. You're going to curl up, chin towards the chest. Draw the elbows underneath you and toe tap. Good, and then you're going to go into leg extension. So send the leg away from you, bring it back, other leg. Remember, about 45 degrees. Don't drop the leg, just send it away from you and directly draw it back. I'm fully engaging my core, my lower core, my pelvic floor is gently engaged. From there, you're going to have your knees apart, heels together. Take a breath in as you breathe out. Open. Three more. Last one. Bring your knees in, bring your head down. Good. From there, you're going to bring one leg down, bring the other leg down. So we're going to do a roll up. I'm tall. I find some people feel like better with their legs bent like this. For me, I feel better with my legs straight and the roller behind my knees. So have a nice full body stretch. For me, breathing out. There we go. Good. One more. Slow and controlled. Woo. Good. And then our last, if you mastered that and you can do it, woo! And you can do it, we're going to attempt a teaser. So, ready? You're going to have one leg up, the other leg up, heels together, take a breath in. As you breathe out, lengthen the legs, chin towards the chest, come up. You need to find your balance. Ready? There, it's going to be as brief as. Come lie down. Good. Double knee fold. Now have just your fingertips holding you, okay? You've challenged yourself, settle yourself back down, and then start with your toe taps. So the obliques are going to really need to engage here because you're working just one side of the body. And now lift your pointer fingers. Good. Lift your pinkies. Lift your ring fingers. Come up onto the very tippy toes. Can you lift your thumbs? And then, can you play? You're never going to balance perfectly on this, but oh, it's so fun working it. Good. Bring the knees in. Bring one leg down, bring the other leg down, give yourself a full body stretch. From there, you're going to gently roll off the roller. Take a moment for a full stretch. And rolling up, chin towards the chest. Rolling up. From there, you're going to grab your roller. We're going to do Sphinx. So Sphinx is a tiny little move. You need to be able to sit back all the way onto your heels, okay? This is quite a bit of shoulder extension. So if you have a niggly shoulder, listen to your body, please, or avoid this one. So you're going to come down and leave your head in line with the spine, palms facing in, hands or arms just a little wider than shoulder distance. So I'm in shoulder extension right now, right? I'm reaching. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, roll through the crown of the head, draw the shoulders back while you're putting pressure on, and then send the ribs or your heart forward. That's a huge amount of work in my upper back. And lower it down. Good. 2 more of those. Really, it's length. Make sure you kind of drop your body low and lift the ribs or the heart forward. Good. Last one of those. Good. Then come lie down on ready for your cobra. Have your heels flopped in, arms a little wider than hip distance apart, head in line with the arms, and then see I just tucked my ribs in. Heels must be flopped in, that gently tucks your pelvis under. As you breathe out, you're going to lengthen and come up. Send the ribs forward, back of the neck long, and down. 1 more of those. It's too much into your back, and avoid it. Good. And then the best thing is, when you leave the roller and you do one without it, it feels so easy and so fluid. Then you come into a full roller. I have a prolapsed disc, so that's pretty good for me. Nice. And sit back onto your heels, into your rest position. Good. We're going to finish this session with sitting in front of your roller. Crawl over the roller. Make sure you have a hand on the mat before you sit down so you don't go flying backwards. Okay, you're going to cross your left leg over and then go to the left. When we hip roll, it's usually the other way. For this, we're moving our glute max out of the way, and then you can go all the way into the side of the hip and just massage. It's quite painful. Good. I avoid kind of putting too much pressure on my tailbone. It's probably advisable. And same thing. So that's the right leg crossed over and massage through there. Nice. Then come sit down in front of your roller and lengthen. Let me come back a little bit further. Lengthen your legs away, bring your hands back behind your head and go over the roller. You don't want the roller too low. Your body will tell you instantly. Good. Bringing your head up, bend the knees again, lift, and then massage through the back of the shoulders. Good. And the other side. So all of these exercises, all of these stretches and release, if something is particularly tight, like if you run and your quads and your calves are really tight, you can always just spend more time doing those or do them at another time. One last one. Lengthen over the roller, full body stretch. Circle to come up. Right? Let's end with a mermaid. Take a breath in, breathing out. And then breathing out. Other side. Ready? Breath in and out. Breathing in, no roller on this side, no problem. Good. And that is it. Thank you so much for enjoying. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you did, and see you next time. Bye.